Hey and welcome! I have been given a second-hand pressure cooker. Now, it didn't come with instructions, and the only instructions I can find have nothing to do with using it actually cooking. But what I do know is it has a chicken button. So I'm going to cook some chicken. Let's give it a go. I have here my usual 1.6 kilogram chicken. So, a bit of salt on it. Some pepper. And that goes into the pressure cooker pot. Now, just there, if you can see, it's got quantities of water basically. But I have no idea how much I'm supposed to use for this chicken. So, we'll just use, what's that? Just under 12 cups or whatever that says. Now I can guarantee with absolute certainty that my wife will not try this. So, if I chuck in a little bit of garlic, hopefully that'll give it an extra bit of flavouring. On with the lid. Turn it on. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that like that. Chicken. Program 10. Up. No. Off. Chicken. The chicken only seems to go up to 25 minutes. So away we go. I think this little thing should be like that. It's been on now for 10 minutes and it's still showing 25 on there. So I'm going to take a wild guess that it's waiting to reach its temperature or pressure or something before the 25 minutes begins. We will see. The temperature's still climbing, or I guess it is, but this thing seems to be blowing steam now. Did. So I don't know whether the 25 minutes is now starting or... But it's boiling away in there, I can hear it bubbling away. That's the 25 minutes up. Now, up here, it says something along the lines of, if it's got a lot of water or fluid in it, leave it a while before you do the depressurization thing. So I did put a lot of water in, I think. So I'm going to leave it for a while to start cooling down before I move the valve. Now while that is cooling down, I gotta get on with a bit more from my meal. Guess what? Mushrooms. Right, so into my pan, a little bit of cooking oil. And a knob of butter. in with my mushrooms. Now, when I was a kid, my dad used to do pressure cooker, or have a pressure cooker. He used to always do the vegetables in it. But it was one that sat on the oven, and then you could put it under the tap to help cool it off quicker. But that's electric, so I don't really think I can stick that under a tap. I now have some garlic puree. So, splurge of that. The mushrooms. Now to try and see what's going on with the pressure. Right, I think we've got pressure equalised now. So, that's what it looks like. Amazingly, according to this, it is cooked. But and even out of the pot, the needle was just going straight off the scale. Can you cook a chicken in a pressure cooker really quickly? It would appear so. Yes, it doesn't look like a roast chicken. It's not a roast chicken. Next, the taste test. Begin. Tastes fine, absolutely fine. the meat is cooked all the way through. It tastes like boiled chicken. Which is actually very nice. Right, on with the rest of my meal. I got a tiger roll earlier, wife's had half of it. I actually go to the microwave to try and soften up a bit more because I don't like hard bread. It's now time for that all-important taste test. There's a mouthful of bread. Now, if you've got one of these pressure cookers or similar or whatever, and you do things like veg in it, you know, you put in your potatoes and your carrots and stuff like that to cook, what setting is it on there? Because it hasn't got it. I've got rice, cake, chicken, soup, meat, and it just says preset. So none of it says veg. So how long do you cook your veg, your potatoes and your carrots and your things like that? How much water do you put in? Because I'd like to try other things with that. I mean, my dad always used to have one that went on the oven and a little tray that went in the bottom but sat just above the water that had the potatoes in. And you had 3 trays around the top that had the sort of carrots in, and it had the broccoli in, and it had the Brussels sprouts in, whatever. That's got nothing, it's just a big pot. There's no little trays or anything. So it's a real pain in the neck, you know. I wish I'd had my dad's old pressure cooker still. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall see you again next time. Ta-da! So we'll chuck some of those in as well. I'm going to Satsuma pill. I thought it'd be orange pill, but I haven't got an orange. And a Satsuma pill.